Hello everyone and welcome to another video. As you read in the title, today's nail art is going to be inspired by the new Multichrome collection by Holo. This tutorial is also going to be inspired by that nail art that Christine did years ago in her YouTube channel, video which I watched years ago but I have not watched since, so pretty much my nail art is just going to be based on what I remember. First off, I want to say I did not purchase the Multichrome collection because I am currently in a nail polish low buy, no buy. And in order to create this manicure, I decided to shop in my own nail room and I found this nail polish that is the closest thing that I have to a Multichrome polish. So that is what I'm going to be using today. Since I have never done nail art like this before, I decided to do a little try it on a fake nail, and I just kind of got the basics of it and kind of knew what I was going to do on my nails, so we're just gonna get started with it. First off, I'm going to be applying that nail polish that I showed you a few minutes ago. This is a nail polish that I have had in my collection for good couple of years now, but this is actually the first time that I get to try it. At the time that I bought this polish, I also got another one which I no longer have in my collection and I don't know what I did with it. But as you can see here, it kind of has some sort of shifty effect. It's mainly a deep purple, but it also has some green shift. So as I said, this is the closest that I have to nail polish of this kind, so I think this would work for my little nail art experiment. Surprisingly enough, I was very impressed by how well the formula was on this polish, considering that I paid $2.50 for it at Five Below. I was thinking that the formula was going to be very sheer, but I actually got full coverage on 2 coats. As you can see, my nails are not really that long, neither that short, so they are like medium length, and I did get pretty good coverage on all of them. For the next step, I'm going to be using the OPI matte top coat, which is not really my favorite one, but it is the one that dried the quickest, so I'm going to be using this one. I was really trying to not go with the brush that many times because I don't want it to look streaky, so I did go very generously and then I just let it dry. And here you can see it when it's fully dry. It's very matte and it kind of killed that shifty effect of the nail, but still kind of shows through. And for the last step, I'm going to be using this nail polish by Essie. This is a top coat, but this is a very different top coat. Not sure if this is still in the market, but I had this for years. This is called the 3D Pop Tints top coat. I know they had a pink one as well, so this is pretty much supposed to showcase a little bit more of a purple polish or a blue polish if you put it on top of it. So in this case, I'm going to be using it because I do have a purple base. And I was just hoping that this will help show through that color a little bit more. So pretty much I am using different size of dotting tools. I had some big ones and some little ones, so I was just going to go for different size of dots all over my nails. I am also using this nail polish that is, as I said, this Essie polish is pretty old, so you can see that it's not really the easiest to work with, but I was committing already, so I just decided to go with it. After I did all the first round of dots, I realized that once it dried, they got a little bit flat and they did no longer have that 3D effect. So I decided to go with round number 2 and just be a little bit more generous with it. So hopefully the drops or the raindrops will stand out a little bit more over the matte top coat. And that is pretty much how I created this manicure. To be honest with you, I felt that I could have used a little bit more dots, or I don't really know what I was missing. I don't think it really ended up looking as I was expecting it to, but for it being my first time trying it, I think it looked pretty good. I also think that if I ever get to try this technique again, I'll probably try with gel polish because that would probably make it a little bit easier. Plus, I could just use a different base color and hopefully it will look a little bit nicer. And of course, my nails are not nearly as good as the ones that Christine did, but I tried. And since this manicure was inspired by the Raindrop nail art that Christine did and also by the new Holo collection, I will also recommend you checking her tutorial because that's probably the best way to go. This was just my attempt, and overall I'm pretty happy with how it turned out and how I used all the things that I already had in my house. I do think that in the future I would like to get some of the nail polishes in the Multichrome collection, but as I said already, I'm in a low buy right now and not really sure what I will be getting from them, but I'm pretty excited for my next Holo purchase. So that will be everything for today's video. Please let me know in the comments if you have tried nail art like this and what are your best tips if so. Also, if you are new to this channel, please don't forget to subscribe and give this video a thumbs up, and I will see you on the next one. Goodbye.